Alright, hello friends, family, and fans. Zombie Zero is Z-Tech, and I'm reporting to you live here in San Diego, California, where I'm going to check out the USS aircraft carrier Midway. I am also here for a Devo concert that's going to be in Del Mar, which is not too far from here. So I got a lot of fun stuff, a lot of good information, but first, let's get into the zombie zone. All right, for those of you who know me, really know me, my priority is to find the local cold brew coffee. And I am testing coffee from Portal Coffee Shop. This is their premium cold brew. It's not too bad, it's really nice and smooth, but it's kind of lacking that kick. I like to get supercharged when I do these videos. Next time maybe I'll try the nitro cold brew.
Back there right now.
Alright, hello everyone, Zombie Zero Z-Tech here on the flight deck of the USS Midway aircraft carrier. I'm very proud and honored to be here on Veterans Day weekend. Now this is a pretty intense museum. There is a large number of planes here on this flight deck. You can spend the entire day just looking at the planes and the helicopters. So I've been walking around here for over an hour. I haven't even looked at any of the planes, and I haven't even gone downstairs to the main hangar deck. There's a lot to do here. All right, so kind of a fun fact that I learned today. This flight deck is 55 feet above sea level. And then when you look at the bridge, that's another 30 feet. So from sea level to the top of the bridge, 85 feet. Pretty high.
Aye, aye, sir. Oh, hello, and welcome to the captain's cabin. I'm getting caught up on some paperwork and have to get up to the bridge soon, but it's great to have you aboard as my guest. I understand you've seen a fair share of our floating city here. You know, we have over 4,500 sailors, chiefs, and officers aboard. It's my job to see that they're trained and ready to meet every mission we're called to do. On the USS Midway, the buck stops right here with me. At the end of the day, I'm responsible to the Admiral and ultimately our Commander-in-Chief for everything that takes place on this ship, under some of the most challenging conditions you can imagine. It's a job that allows precious little sleep. In fact, sometimes I catch a few winks up in the island when we're at sea. Being captain really comes down to motivating each of my sailors to do their jobs to the very best of their abilities. From engineering to communications, I have to mold thousands of individuals in the middle of the ocean into a single functioning team. I have to inspire them every day to rise above personal issues If just one Midway sailor fails, we all fail.
This is the officer of the deck. The boilers are back online and flight ops is a go.
Well, I'll have to finish my paperwork here. Flight ops are about to start. I hope you'll think about the extraordinary dedication of my crew as you continue your tour. They make Midway magic every day. Thanks for coming aboard.
All right, so I am down here in the lower deck of the USS Midway. Pretty cramped, pretty interesting down here. You can see the radio room, some of the flight deck briefing rooms, which I think is really cool. And they have the radar room where they monitored the radar for incoming enemy aircraft. It was really dark and kind of spooky and gloomy in there, but very interesting. This is just a wonderful piece of history that I'm experiencing right now. So you have the option of having a audio guided tour. When you first enter, there's some equipment you can check out. They also have guided tours. There's a lot of volunteers here who are showing people around, but for me, I just kind of like to walk around and explore on my own. That way I can get the full effect of just how really cool this is, being in a part of history and experiencing it firsthand. This is the war room of the USS Midway. Back in 1991, the Admiral and command staff received orders for Operation Desert Storm. And it was here in this room where the Admiral planned the attack, where they launched the first strike attacks against Saddam Hussein in the Iraq War. And if you're interested in visiting the Midway Museum, tickets are $31. And even though it's a very busy Veterans Day weekend, this ship can easily hold 5,000 people. And they told me at the gate on a very busy weekend, they've had 6,000 or 7,000 people. Believe it or not, it's pretty crowded out here, but this ship is so big, it doesn't seem like it. So I have spent a good part of the day here at the USS Midway. There is a lot to see. I really didn't even get a chance to look at a lot of the planes that are out here and helicopters. Also, this bridge, there is an entire tour of just the bridge. It's about a half hour, 45 minutes. But unfortunately, it's time for me to get going. I got some more stuff to do tonight.